So very good morning students. In today's class I am going to teach you about the second structure, that is finding the IDFT of a x of k sequence using DIT FFT algorithm. So as we have seen in the last class, the computational part, okay, the flow diagram will take this form. So this flow diagram represents the complete signal flow diagram of an 8-point DIT FFT algorithm for finding the IDFT. So for finding IDFT, x of k will be given. You will be asked to find x of n sequence. So the x, if you observe the structure x of k, it is going to be fed in normal order, whereas the output will be in the bit reversed order. So please remember, whenever the input is going to be in normal order, the output will be in bit reversed order. And I have told you about how to generate this bit reversed order too, right? And since it is finding IDFT, all this complex value W8, it will be negative, okay, and it will be after the summation point. And you can observe in the first stage, that is after the summation point, it has to be multiplied with W8 power of minus 0, minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3. And for the second stage, it has to be multiplied with W8 power of minus 0 and W8 power of minus 2. And for the last stage, the second input has to be multiplied with, that is after the summation point, it has to be multiplied with W8 power of minus 0 and it is 1. So each and every output, if you observe in the final stage, it has to be multiplied with 1 by 8. Why? Because in the equation you might have observed the IDFT expression starts with 1 by n, right? So 1 by n is nothing but here n is equal to 8. So each and every output you have to multiply with 1 by 8. So this 1 by 8 depends on what is n given. Since n is equal to 8, I am just multiplying with 1 by 8. So for example, if n is equal to 4, you need to multiply with 1 by 4 at the end. Okay, so this is about the flow diagram. So using this flow diagram, we are going to solve problems. So there is a problem statement, compute IDFT of x of k is equal to 0 to 0 2 using DIT FFT algorithm, and you need to use 4-point DFT FFT algorithm here. Okay, so if n is equal to 4, right, since it is mentioned use 4-point DFT FFT algorithm, so by default we can take capital N is equal to 4 and the entire structure reduces to this form. So the flow diagram is drawn here first, and keeping in mind the number of butterflies will be reduced, and it will be starting with the second stage, that is the bigger size butterfly, then the smaller one. So since there are only 4 inputs, okay, it will start with the second stage, that is somewhat bigger size butterfly, then the smaller butterfly. And as you know, the input is going to be fed in the normal order. So here the input I have fed in normal order as x of 0, x of 1, x of 2 and x of 3. And as I told, the intermediate outputs we are going to name it according to the final output. So here the final output is x of n, small x of n. So intermediate output I have named it as x1 of n. And since it is finding IDFT, each and every stage, and at the last stage you need to multiply all the outputs with 1 by n. Since n is equal to 4, you are supposed to multiply with 1 by 4 at the end. And please remember this W8, instead of W8 we are going to have W4 here, and it is going to be negative. So W8 power of minus 0 and W8 power of minus 1 for the first stage, and for the second stage you need to multiply with W8 power of 0. Okay, so let us feed the input x of k in the normal order, and using the butterfly computation we are going to find the 4 equations, and the outputs are, the intermediate output are x1 of 0, x1 of 1, x1 of 2 and x1 of 3. So using the butterfly computation I am getting the output for the first stage as 0 4 0 0. Next this will be fed as an input for the second stage, and let us frame the another frame of 4 equations. X of 0 is equal to 1 by 4 multiplied with x1 of 0 plus minus for the first output it is 1 by 4 into x1 of 0 plus x1 of 1. Okay, so if I'm going to add and multiply with 1 by 4, the value seems to be 1. Okay, and similarly for the second output x of 2, it is 1 by 4 of x1 of 0 minus x1 of 1 whole multiplied with w4 power of 0, and it is seems to be minus 1. In the same way, we'll frame the another two equations and we'll derive the output. So we are getting the output as x of 1 is equal to 0 and x of 3 is equal to 0. So once we get the output of the final stage, you have to take down the output and you need to rewrite in normal order. So the normal order is x of 0, x of 1, x of 2 and x of 3. So it becomes 1, 0, minus 1 and 0. So this is about computation of 4-point IDFT using the DIT FFT algorithm. So there is another problem statement. Compute IDFT of x of k is equal to 0, 2 plus 2j minus 4j, 2 minus 2j, 0, 2 plus 2j, 4j, 2 minus 2j using DIT FFT algorithm. So whereas here the n value seems to be 8, since x of k is 8 values they are given. So first the step is you need to draw the complete flow diagram for the radix 2 IDFT using DIT FFT algorithm. So once you draw the structure, you can feed the input and you can get the output. So first let us draw the IDFT structure for the DIT FFT algorithm. So it will start with big butterfly, then smaller one, then the smaller butterfly, which is a 2-point computation at the last. And as you know, the input has to be fit in the normal order and output will be available in the bit reversed order, and each and every output of the final stage has to be multiplied with 1 by n. So hence I have multiplied with 1 by 8 here. And the intermediate outputs I am going to name it based on the final output as x1 of n and x2 of n. So now let us compute the output of the first stage. So once you frame the 8 set of equations, you'll be able to get this first stage of output as 0, 4 plus 4g, 0, 4 minus 4g, 0, 0, 8 and 0. So this you can feed here and it will act as an input for the second stage, and thereby using the butterfly computation we can generate the second set of output as x2 of 0, x2 of 1, 2, 3 up to 7. So once you frame the 8 equations, you will be getting the output as 0, 8, 0, minus 8, 8, 0, minus 8 and 0. So you need to be very careful while finding out the output of each and every stage. Why? Because this will act as an input for the other stage. So if any one of the values are wrong, it is going to affect two outputs in the second stage. Okay, so you have to be very much careful while doing the calculation part. So once you generate the second stage output, give this as an input for the third stage and generate the third set of output, and each and every output of the last stage has to be multiplied with 1 by 8. So at last we are getting the output as 1, 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, 1, 1 and minus 1. And this outputs actually it will be available in the bit reversed order. So once again you need to write it in the normal order as x of n is equal to starting with x of 0, 1, 2, 3 as 1, 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, 1, 1 and minus 1. So this is how to frame the how to solve the problems based on finding the IDFT using DIT, that is decision in time FFT algorithm. Okay. So let us continue in the next video. Thanks for watching. Thank you.